Hi, Cancers. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your May 2023 general monthly reading. We're going to ask Spirit today for any guidance that's coming your way in any area of your life. Just love, career, self-love, self-development, spiritual growth, anything Spirit wants to share with me, just for some guidance, some Spirit guided messages. This will be a channeled message, so I hope you enjoy it. Welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome back to all my Cancers. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of guidance that you have for the month of May, things to think about, things coming my way, things that would be important for us to know. Anything about our energy. I am listening for you now. I am in sync with the flow of life. You're in sync. I like that. Go with the flow. All right, there you go. Let's see what else they have. The difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. Okay. And we'll get one more of these. There's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I am being guided to learn and grow. Absolutely. There's no mistakes. There's only lessons, right? So we're growing. You are in sync. I like that. You're in sync with the flow of life. Gorgeous. Let's see what your cards are saying today. Spirit, what do you have for my Cancers, the month of May? Let's get this jumper. 2 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. And I have a Hermit. Okay. So think big is kind of how it came into me. All right. Think big. I've got some success coming my way. I've got, I don't know. Maybe I feel like I can have it all, and you can. You absolutely can, So maybe I have some successes coming to me in the month of May. Maybe I have some dreams of some goals that I want someday, some financial achievements, or I have some rewards coming. You might even be making some big plans for your future financially. Okay. Thinking about purchasing a home or big goals like educations or trips. I don't know, but it's this feeling of, I feel like I have some success. I feel like the hard work has been paying off. They do want you to continue to focus on the big picture, right? This sense of you get that, you're in sync with the universe, but continue to focus on the big picture. All right. Think about the big goals that you have. Think about where we're headed, where what you want. All right. Sometimes you have to take a step back because we get so busy with the day-to-day responsibilities that we kind of forget, like, what's the big picture here? What am I really trying to achieve in this lifetime, right? So they're saying, just, think about the big picture. You can achieve anything that you set your mind to. It's like your entire world's ahead of you. Now, some of you are struggling with this Hermit. Now, Hermit energy is not a negative. It is a place for you to go to find the answers. All right. Find the answers, search within yourself to understand what it is that you do want. Maybe there's a part of you that's like, I'm still trying to figure out how to get my arms around my dreams or my goals. I'm really pushing forward with those. Maybe some of you are saying, I need more time alone. I need space alone. I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to work on myself, so those are all okay things also. But the Hermit gives us an opportunity to find the answer. So give yourself some extra time this month alone. All right. Don't be afraid to be alone. Read books, go for walks, meditate, whatever it is that you like to do with your time. But don't be afraid to be alone, because being alone gives you an opportunity to get to know yourself and get to know what's really going on with yourself. But right now, Spirit's saying, the sense of like goals and opportunities are coming your way. So I've got some kind of achievement, some kind of success coming our way. Maybe you just feel really good about your work. Maybe your work has been going really well. Maybe, you're being rewarded for your work, something like that. Set your intentions with your heart and soul. Look at her with her crystal ball. Okay. Maybe in this Hermit, we spend this time in your own, mind, your meditative time, your quiet time, and you're thinking about, what is my heart and soul requiring right now? And we go through different phases. Spirit just said you might be going through a phase where you want to get to know more about yourself, or you want to work on relationships with very specific people, whether they're significant others or family members or friendships or parents. Maybe there's some healing work that you're working on. Maybe you're trying to resolve some old childhood wounds or something like that. But set your intentions to, what is it that I want to work on this month? Like maybe there's some goals at the beginning of the month that, this is the month that I'm going to just put an effort into, this one area of my life, or this one relationship, something like that. You are perfectly beautiful. Okay, so your intentions for your heart, body, and soul could be how I talk to myself, how I perceive myself, how I look at myself, how I love myself, So maybe Spirit's saying that's something that they want you to identify with and work on this month, that I'm going to be kinder to myself. That's something that we all have to work on, something that everybody struggles with. Ask for help. It doesn't make you weak. Connecting to some friendships, maybe there's some friends that something that you've been struggling with that somebody else might have the answers for. Okay. Spend some time with friends, spill your heart, just heart-to-heart conversations with people, something like that. And just tune into, I don't know, I feel like I'm spending a lot more time in nature for sure, because it's May and maybe I'm just outside more. And I just feel more connected, whether I'm connected to the people around me, friendships, significant others, nature, my pets, things like that. But I also feel more connected to just the universe and how I feel about my own spiritual energy, I guess, and what I have to offer, So there's something going on around you with that. Maybe you're awakening more, maybe you feel more connected. That would be great. Maybe that's a big part of your life right now, that I want to spend more energy learning more about my spiritual growth. I want to feel more connected. So maybe May is a great time for you to just feel like you're opening up. I have a Devil. Maybe I'm releasing something. I have a Death. I'm letting something go. I have a Six of Wands. And I have the Moon. So I'm definitely letting something go. Now, this could be as simple as things within you. It doesn't have to be, the Devil and the Death card next to each other are pretty, like intense cards. But it could be as simple as, what, I'm going to just be kinder to myself, whether it's, I'm going to control my eating. I'm going to control my drinking. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to eliminate toxic things from my life, toxic people from my life. Like, it's almost like identifying things in your life that are hurtful. Okay. And then saying, I don't want this in my life. I'm not going to have it in my life. I'm going to say, literally say no and put an end to it. All right. So maybe there's some things that you have some control over that you are going to say once and for all, I don't want in my life, because I'm moving in the direction of more success and being proud of myself, and everybody's proud of me. So there's something going on with that. And then the moon is this in feeling of like your intuition is telling you. Your intuition is telling you like it's your time, it's your turn to let some of these things go. It's opening you up. Now, if you are having some spiritual awakening, you're working on your spirituality, you are automatically letting these things go. You don't want them in your life. You don't want toxic people in your life. You don't want negative people in your life. You don't even want junk food. You know, most really spiritually, people who are dedicated to spiritual growth, like they're not big drinkers, they're not big partiers. I mean, because they want their souls to be clean and pure and healthy, and mind, body, and soul is very significant to them. So, as we get moving in the direction of, I want more success in my life, I want to feel proud of myself, I want to feel whole, is how Spirit just said. I am working through letting go of things that no longer serve me. And I think you're just putting your foot down with, I have control over these things. I have control over these things. There's something going on. 10 of Pentacles. I want a happy life. I want to feel secure. I want abundance flowing into me. I want good things to happen to me. So what we put out into the universe, we get back. So as you're putting out more and more energy, and you're learning to trust your own intuition, and your intuition is opening up, you identify that the things that are negative or karmic or unhealthy aren't serving you to reach the goals that you want. And you are determined to kind of push those away or fight those away, or move on from them. So whether they're people, whether they are behaviors, whether they are just relationships that you had in the past that you just have realized that they really are harmful to you, and you have been putting boundaries around them, something like that. Bottom of the deck is you're working towards the sense of peace and balance with the Temperance. Like maybe May is a great month for you of, I just feel more grounded, I feel more peaceful. I feel more in control, they just said, of your emotions, whether it's anxiety or stress or things that you may have challenges with. But you're striving for that sense of peace, peace of mind, and that is your priority. So you're taking care of yourself first. Good for you. Like, your emotional well-being is the most important thing right now. And I think May, I feel lifted. I don't feel like I'm skipping across a parking lot. I feel more spiritually lifted, and I feel more content would be a good word for me. Content with the life that I'm living, content with the choices that I'm making, feeling like I'm making wise choices. Those things are all adding up. I have preserve. That's a little bit of a guarding myself, preserving myself, guarding myself, boundaries maybe. I'm nourishing myself. Okay, I'll take nourish. I'm nourishing myself on a lot of different levels, and I'm strengthening myself. Okay. Maybe you're realizing you have more strength and more power inside of you than you ever realized. Maybe you are, I don't know, sometimes when you pick yourself up from difficult times and you look back at those times and you say, I don't know how I made it through. I don't know how I survived. I don't know how I did it. But you realize that you had more inner strength than you ever thought possible. So maybe Spirit's just showing you how truly strong you are and how far you've come, how capable you truly are, something like that this month, that you can survive anything, you can thrive, you can succeed, you can achieve, so there's so much strength behind you. I have a Magician, absolutely. I have the World. I have a Ten of Swords. And I have a Four of Wands. So I do have some kind of celebration coming. We've had to put something to the end. That Devil and the Death card and the Ten of Swords is just saying to me that I have had to put something to an end. For every ending, there's a new beginning, and then there's my Fool at the bottom of my deck. So what came into me before was the sense of you have such an incredible strength. Okay, you have this ability to achieve anything that you set your mind to. All right, maybe it's your superpower. Maybe you're the type of person that you know don't tell, somebody can't tell you that you can't do it, because the first thing you'll do is turn around and get it done. Like you can make it happen. You can make anything happen that you wish for. So this incredible power of not only your inner strength, your belief in yourself, this ability to put something to an end and start over, is going to pay off for you. All right. You're going to feel the benefits of it this month, because you're going to have some kind of celebration. All right. Whether you're out with friends, whether you are, I don't know, just feeling alive. All right. Feeling alive. They had said right in the beginning of your reading that you felt like you were in the flow, right? That you were connecting to the universe, that you were even going with the flow. But it's more than that. It's like you're making it happen too. You're making it happen. You're making good choices. You are thinking things through. You're taking care of your future self, is how I feel. Like your future self is going to thank you for all of the work that you're doing today. Because the journey that you're starting right now, with my Fool, the journey in this new cycle that you're starting right now is coming out of a place of love. It is coming out of a place of, I decided a long time ago that if I don't take care of myself first, if I don't nourish my mind, my body, and my soul, nobody else is going to do it for me. So it is the sense of taking care of yourself first. It is the sense of caring about, what that my feelings really matter. Spirit just said that your feelings really do matter, and that you are ready to open yourself up to whatever it is that's coming for you next. We're not scared of it. We're not, there's no fear here. It's like I let go of the past. I've put the past behind me. I'm making really good choices right now. And I'm really excited about what the new journey is that's ahead of me. I'm going to celebrate life. I'm going to celebrate that I have this ability to make things happen. So right now, I think you're in a really, really good place, Cancer. I think you're in a really good place emotionally. And I'm not talking about emotionally in a relationship. I'm talking about your emotions, that it comes down to, on a day-to-day basis, you're taking care of yourself first. and then the rest of your life is falling into place. So I want you to keep with that energy, because it's only going to pay off for you. It's going to pay off for you in every area of your life. Okay. It's going to pay off in your successes, your career, your work, your relationships with your family and friends, your love life, and then your personal development, your personal growth. But I think that you have finally, not finally, but probably consistently been putting yourself first, or that you know what, I'm putting myself as a priority. And if I do that, then I know these good things are going to continue to come into my life. If I keep making good choices for myself, if I keep taking care of myself, if I keep putting in the effort and the work into learning and growing spiritually, and taking care of all areas of my life, mind, body, and soul, I know that this new cycle is opening me up to something amazing, and probably something that's going to be a little bit eye-opening even here in the month of May. Okay. Or just a feeling of, I'm having a great month. I'm loving myself. I'm enjoying life. Life is good. When you do the right things and you surround yourself with loving energy, and you continue to focus on the good and the positive, you get rewarded with positive things, and good things just keep coming to you. So my Cancers, I think you're going to have a great month. I really do. I think it's a great healing month. I think it's a great self-awareness month of who you are and what you want and what's important to you. And I feel like you are ready to start a new cycle. Whatever this new cycle is, you're like, game. I'm open, I'm ready, I'm prepared for it, and I'm emotionally available for it, whatever that is for you. How gorgeous. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel and you appreciated this message, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. For those of you that are returning, thank you always for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.